Okay, I'm gonna start off transparently. I fully nicked this video idea from Evelyn from the internets. She recently looked back on the goals she set at the beginning of the year and had a good laugh, I guess? And I thought it might be a bit of cheeky fun for me to do the same. So I went back and I watched my goals video from the beginning of the year. Instead of big annual goals, I'm gonna make seasonal goals. A goal might carry over from season to season, but it will make me kind of like check in with myself more, I guess. Here are the things that I want to work on for the rest of this winter. I want to finish a freelance scriptwriting project. Well, I have to finish it because there is a deadline involved. I want to revamp my Patreon a little, along with sharing a project that I finished last December with my patrons first. And I want to get 8 hours of sleep a night. To be honest with you, I don't even remember saying that or thinking that. So let's start there. My goals for like January through mid-March, the end of winter-ish, I guess, were to write all of How to Vote in Every State, to revamp my Patreon and finish my bat zine, and I managed to do those things because I did them in the great before. So yay me. My third goal, am I getting 8 hours a night? Am I getting 6 hours a night? Okay, am I getting 4 hours of sleep every night? I'm starting to understand why I forgot what my goals were. I never sat down and formally made goals for the spring. I don't have to explain to you why, but if I were to tell you what I wanted to do, what I was thinking in that time, it would have been to finish revising my manuscript, to write the extension to the How to Vote in Every State series, which is called the MediaWise Voter Guide, to start volunteering for 2020 elections, and to learn to skateboard. So yeah, if you didn't know, How to Vote in Every State has a companion series about how to research and inform yourself about who you actually want to vote for. It was co-written by me and Aubrey Nagel, and we basically jumped right into it after the original How to Vote was done. So we started at the end of February-ish. I was supposed to be done by mid-March. I did get the MediaWise Voter project done, but this is embarrassing. I was like a month late. Might have been 5 or 6 weeks late on my deadline. And to be real with you, it was partially the pandemic. Like a big part of it was that it was originally supposed to be written all in the month of March. But the other part was because this was a very new style for me. Like How to Vote is a very straightforward info dump, and Voter Guide was supposed to be a lot more research heavy and like really explaining complex concepts in more of the style of a crash course. Like you have 8 minutes to explain campaign finance. And it also has to be at least a tiny bit entertaining. I was not good at it at first. Like the first script that I turned in was really bad and needed a lot of work. I basically had to rewrite the whole thing, and when I got those first notes back, I panicked. I was like, oh shit, I can't do this, and just shut down. Couldn't figure out where to start. You know, and also the pandemic. So eventually I got it done, but baby, it was rough. I think the scripts that I ultimately wrote were good. I'm proud of them. But instead of like whipping up another couple civic scripts with my eyes closed and one hand behind my back, my goal became more to like relearn how to write from scratch. Speaking of writing, March was also the month that I planned to finish revising my manuscript. It didn't happen. Around the first week of March, I stopped even trying to write. Like, didn't even open the Google Doc. Nothing. April, didn't write. May, didn't write. Like, mid-May, I was like, okay, the curve in New York is really flattening out. I'm adjusting to this new normal. Maybe it's time to fire up the old typey fingers again. I did this project last year led by the author Jamie Attenberg called 1,000 Words of Summer, where for 2 weeks, like at the beginning of June, you write 1,000 words a day for 14 days straight. And I was like, okay, this could be the specific focused time that I get myself back into it. And then all the cop helicopters outside my window said, yeah, no, you're not gonna write in June either. You know what you're gonna do in June? Cry, mostly. You're gonna go to protests and watch a bunch of Zoom organizing meetings about defunding the police, and also cry in your bed. On the volunteering side, I did get back into volunteering, but not in the way that I thought. I was planning to adopt a Senate race, probably Sarah Gideon's in Maine, because that's where my girlfriend's from, and we were gonna like go do a bunch of canvassing there. Can't canvass anymore. Too many viri. What I found instead is a local organization that's not election-oriented so much as just generally community-oriented. They were big in the fight to move budget out of the NYPD here in New York and reinvest it in social services. So with their guidance, I was making calls every day. I'm helping them with fundraising a little bit, and we're scheming about making some content because that's a skill that I have. Finding a local Black-led organizing home that's not just gonna evaporate in November, that I can build with for hopefully many years to come, is I think even better than what my goal was. Did I skateboard? Nope, not even once. But as one of my favorite songs says, start a new year whenever you need. So what are my goals for the next season? Keep volunteering, practice my guitar more, another freelance video project that I've got going. I would like to do all of those things. I hope I can do all of those things. But if all else fails, my non-negotiable goal is just to survive. I'm sending you all love, even if you had to throw away all your plans and dreams out the window this year. Tell me in comments about how you're feeling about your goals, about the concept of goals, about how you're doing and feeling in this time. And if you like this video, you can hit the little bell to know when I post more, or join the Radish Collective, my Patreon community, to help me keep making them. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.